Welcome back to another video working away on the RX7. Yesterday, my mate Troy finished welding out the intake for me. Basically, I got beaten. Troy came to the party, he finished it off for me, so all the runners are in there. I just have to get in there with a die grinder to clean her up. And one big thing I noticed, I got a vacuum port here, the other vacuum port here, goes straight into an intake, into an injector where there's going to be a injector seat, so I don't reckon it's going to work properly. So I've gone to my pile, found another one. I'm just going to drill a hole, weld it on the side there. I've also got to get a drill bit and just clean these buggers up. I may have to do a little bit of re-welding, but I reckon I should be okay. Just going to run a slightly bigger one over, as I'll just be fitting cap head bolts in there. That is easy. And then got the sander here. Give her a bit of a mill up on both faces when it's all done. Otherwise, what else have I got? I want to finish that intake. I've got a bit of a list. I want to try and get those rear calipers on. I want to see if they work, which means getting the rear calipers on, just putting all the brake lines on all around, which actually means bleeding the brakes, engine mount nuts, because hey, I still haven't done them. Cooler pipes, just had a box from Raceworks arrive, so I've got 30-degree bends, which is what I need to finish off this side of nearly done, and one for the other side as well. I've got the last bit for the lower radiator hose, so that is good. What else have I got in here? I've got the final two injectors and the adapters from short to long, 2200s there, and what else have we got? And we've got a little bit of, well, two hose ends, which will be for the brake booster. So they will go between these two, which is good. So, fair few bits to keep me busy today. Probably roll over into the next couple of days as well for filming this. And I'm hoping by the next video I'll be putting all the engine loom in and all of that, which I'm pretty excited about. There's a lot of work there. I'll probably do a little bit of it in this video. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's work on this bloody intake. We have, similar to the bolts, a lot shorter than what I will be using. Perfect. Not bad, not perfect, but once it's in there it'll square up pretty good. That is good. And then, as is hot, we've got the fitting welded on there, and we've bunged up the other hole. Just going to give that one there a flap disc, that mounting lug, as that's where my map sensor is going to go. And time to get in there with the die grinder and clean the bugger up before I mill it. Bring it on. It's actually started pissing down. I wanted to paint it, but it's an outside job. Might do it over in the corner here yet. See how I go. Might check the paint. Yeah, far out. Let's check the paint into the ultrasonic cleaner. That way she's good to go. That way I can get it final fit. Keen as to get it on there and not have to take it off again. Just like that, she's all smooth. Spent a bit of time with the old sander. Done both the edges. Now just going to chuck some tape on them. Probably just running around the tops just with a quick bevel. Got the paint heating up, chuck it on the table inside, clean it up, giving it one blowout. I'll give it one more before I put it on. Make sure she doesn't send any metal filings through the motor. That's the last thing I want. And then I'm going to do one bit of intercooler pipe before lunch. Got the 30-degree bend there. Just going to cut that up. Bang, should work perfect. If my eye guesstimate's correct, that'll be exactly what I need. And then I can do some hoses after lunch. Just keep ticking away on it. Should take you guys along for the ride. Not bad. 40 degrees so far. Temperature's getting up there. Manifold's all marked off over on the bench. Probably give it a little bit of a spray in a second before lunch. But the cooler pipe is on there. Bit of a tack on the bottom, further up. You can see how it runs. I don't know if I can get it out that hole. Got no idea. Obviously got to unbolt the clamp, unbolt the other clamp. But at the moment, I'm going to have some lunch before I can try and do that. I got a feeling the hole's going to be too small. It's going to cause a lot of anger trying to get it out. But I wanted it one piece. And it's that last 90 that's going to curse me. Wish I'd welded that 90 onto the intercooler. But this is the boat we're in now. And let's hope I can get it off. Yeah, right. Clamp one. Easy enough. She's off. Nice and easy, the clamshell. Get down there. And then we've got the slip in. The sleeve can chill up here. Now let's do the same for the bottom. This is only half the mission. Well, not even. Undoing it's the easy bit. Just getting it out of the car that's going to suck. Hope I've tacked everything enough so it's not going to move. I don't know. I think I have. So I only did this bottom one once, just a little bit at the top there. That could be the biggest problem. And undoing this clamp with one hand. There we are. Not the most perfect gap, but hey, should be right. Pop this down for a second. Right. We're out. And we're out. So in theory, we just come straight up that hole. Pop you guys down here. Let's see how we go getting this bugger out. This is a bit warm from the tacks. Alright. We're on the final 90. Bear in mind, however I do this, I've got to get it in and out powder coated. Well, not out. We just have to get it back in again. Oh, it's possible. Shit, yeah. Far out. That's a bit of misalignment there. Try and fix that up. That'll be right. Sometimes things aren't perfect. I try. I'm still learning what I'm doing with fabrication. Practice, 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 but yeah, that's not perfect. But it is out. Woohoo. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty happy with that. Got the cooler pipe all tacked in position. Probably could have gone a little bit lower there, but I wanted to allow room for the air filter in here. That bend does sit quite high. Down to a couple of bends there to the bottom tank. Beautiful. Both cooler pipes tacked up. Now to get them both up on the bench so I can do the final welds. The other bloke just chilling over there. Intake manifolds, got a couple of layers of paint. Not beautiful, definitely not. See a couple of little holes there, but they are just in the top coat. There's a couple of layers of weld there. She is good. Give it another layer of paint and it'll be good to prep to go on. Bit of a final test fit, both sides on. She's looking good. Obviously, I said, would have preferred to go a bit lower with that one, but it works. Both holes, the pipes sit pretty square in. Yeah, and just marked on the back for the air temp sensor. She runs down, down. Should be good. And I'm going to get the pipes powder coated black as well, so any imperfections with my welding will be hidden, but it'll also look a lot nicer. Black will just blend in around the outsides. Should look good. Pretty bloody excited now. Every step feels like I'm going a step closer to bloody having it started. Oh well, let's weld these pipes up. Time to clear the bench up. Both the cooler pipes off, ready for powder coat, along with a couple of other things. The rear hatch, just welded up the squirter. That way Corey can prep and paint it when he's got some free time. Be good to see that back on, stop making the thing look like a ute. But for now, seeing as the pipes are back off, gonna whip this intake off. Really there's nothing holding it on. There's one 13mm headed bolt there and one fuel line here. So we'll get that bugger off, get the lower part off, which has only got 1 or 2 bolts holding it. Now I can get the semi-PP one on. Should be good. Good to see it all together. Intake time. So we've got the Series 4 one here, the one we were going to run originally. And we've got the Series 5. It's been ported out. A little bit, ovalized the holes. but pretty good. They flow okay. You can see there the water port on the other one. But yeah, overall much of a muchness, very much the same. One vacuum port in the same point. The other one never existed, so we've got that bugger down there. On the back, see the two ports welded on. You can see the EGR running up there to the plate that was I welded up. The brake booster, which will swap over. But as for the top, they are much of a muchness. You can see the gasket there sitting on top of the Series 4 bugger. We'll sit that over here. So the Series 4 gasket, because that's what the top is. You can see 3 holes line up, a little bit of overlap in the middle, not too bad, but the other holes don't quite line up, meaning I just need to make these 2 holes a little bit bigger and then it'll bolt straight onto the Series 5 bottom. So not a hassle at all. I'm going to drill those buggers out, that way they'll bolt on, and I can bolt this bugger up. This is pretty easy. Chuck the paper gasket on. Now put a bit of goo around each of the ports just to be safe on both sides, and yeah, bolt it up. Got a pile of bolts there ready to go. Shouldn't be hard, get it on there. Won't actually look much different either once it's all on there, which is a bit of a shame, but at least it's on there for good. Injector time. So you got both the seats here, got the secondary rail, already got the primary rail in here, Raceworks rail, got 1000cc injectors in there, and then over here got 2200s, just Bosch CPG injectors. Never had a problem with these, but yeah, secondaries. So pop in the adapters, just pop everything off the other manifold, bit of lube around these, and then we slide them straight in there. This just allows us to run a normal 14mm injector with these rails, nice and simple. And yeah, we'll pop these buggers in as well. Need 2 hands for that unfortunately, so I'll do that one quickly and show you the result. I think I had a bit of a camera failure there, unfortunately missed building this. We've got an overflow bottle. It's loosely bolted in the corner there, about ready to fall off. But yeah, just got a cap, got a dash 6 on the bottom, that'll run around with the loom over to this bugger. Matches in the corner, also means everything I need to get powder coated is done. Catch can, overflow and intercooler pipes, which is a bit of a success. But yeah, she sits nice there, some nice welds on top, it's good to go. Mistakes were made, I mean I've made some progress, now I'm going backwards. Tried to bloody fit all the turbo lines up. I can't get that bugger tight, and I haven't modified it all yet. Need to do that soon. But as you can see, a lot of bits are coming off the front. This is caused by this bottom hose. I whipped one together. I'll probably have to do another one. But yeah, as you can see, it doesn't want to join up there. It is off by a fair bit. So I'm going to have to cut that and re-weld it, which means everything has to come off. Got a lot of the little bits off. Bolts down there, so I'm just kind of taking it away slowly. Now I can cut, angle, re-weld, yay, repaint of course as well. But let's get the water pump off. Might as well take that off first, reseal it so I can repaint the housing silver again. The joy of it. That didn't take as long as I thought. Everything kind of disassembled, the housing's loose, but we got the fitting cut off. I've actually taken a little bit off the end of the housing. You can see the fitting is wound out of the thread a bit, as this hose is a touch too short now, but that's okay because I can see how I want it, which is pretty much square in the hole now. But what I have to do, take it out, clean all the paint up a little bit, just wire wheel it, give it a tack, put it back on, make sure it's right, then build a new hose. Building a new hose is easy. I've got heaps of dash 16 sitting there. Then I can paint this bad, go back up and get it back on there. I feel like I'm achieving absolutely nothing doing this, but this is building cars. absolutely painful sometimes, but all worth it just to get one radiator hose on, otherwise I'm buggered. Once I get that on, really I can put the thermostat in, do all the other fittings up, and I can put, oh, can I put water in it? No, the radiator's good to come back out so I can do the extra pump. I'm getting ahead of myself. Got a bit excited then I could check the coolant system, but nope, not quite yet. Very soon though. Just pulled out the bloody big pile of door rubbers, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what ones went where. Should have marked the bloody things. So this is going to be a mission, but I want to get the doors together. I've got a Amiyama box here as well. It's got these little door edges. Realised as I'm carrying everything out, the glass isn't ready to go in. Pretty sure the tint was screwed on it. I was going to retint them, but we'll double check that. If it's alright, I'll chuck them in. And I got these little door mouldings here as well, which I'm going to get cleaned up and just give them a quick coat of paint. That way I can get them on. Pretty much just aiming to get our stuff out of storage. All the pipe work's off getting powder coated at the moment, so hopefully see that at the end. What else we got? What else we got? We got the door looms. They've been heavily minimised. You can see there, 3 wires only getting used on this one for the passenger side. Battery cable chilling in here, so yeah, I can get that door loom in. Means I can get the front guard back on as well. Oh, what else have we got? What else have we got? Batteries mounted there, nice and solid. Yeah, pretty much just ready to start running stuff. The main body harness is, I'm probably halfway through that now, so that's good to go. Yeah, just going to start attacking little jobs, I reckon. Don't know how much I'll film doing this, but we'll see, we'll see. Wow, that's better. Got the brand new moulding down the bottom. Still got to chuck that bugger on the sides there, but she's out the back painting. Well, drying, not painting. Door cut on, all the loom in there. Look at the more I look at my interior, the more I feel if someone offered me a complete Series 5 black interior, I'd probably buy it. So, if anyone wants to make that offer, let me know. Even a whole car, whole roller, you never know. Always up for buying another car. But yeah, got that all on there. She actually doesn't close that well. Ah, there we are. Bit of a firm shut, and she's good. All the seals around, it's good. Just got a bit to do on the driver's side, but obviously can't open the door properly where the car is. So, gonna move on to the brakes. Tidy up a bit of my mess, and probably take the back wheels off, and try and get those rear calipers on. Get the front brake lines on. That way, when the loom's in, I can route all the lines. Because at the moment, that's a bit of a bloody disaster. Oh, lots of little jobs on the go. I don't know how this video is all going to come together. I feel like I'm trying to do 10 jobs at once.